The Great Showman is your debut as a film director. How was the experience of working with such famous stars like Hugh Jackman or Michelle Williams,
I was completely spoiled as a first-time filmmaker to have this cast. It was a dream come true, and I was really spoiled because I'm not sure if on my next film I will be able to get a cast like this together. And being a musical, you're so reliant on people to be able to just go take after take after take and to keep up that same level of energy and to give 150% every time. And Hugh Jackman as the Greatest Showman was just, he sets the tone for the entire set. So I was very fortunate in that respect.
Okay, and The Great Showman is about, shows an image, a really kind image of this man, Mr. Barnum. But where is the border between the love for the different and the love for the money?
Yeah, it's true. I think the reality is, I think when he first started, it was about the love for the money, I think that he brought these people who were different and unique and oddities, and he brought them together because people were curious and they were willing to pay money to see them. And I think over time, the reality is that inadvertently, he allowed these people to feel loved for the first time. And because he brought them all together, they kind of created this family. But I don't think he did it intentionally. And I think that, as time went on, he learnt the value of what that meant, what he did for them. And to the point where when he went bankrupt in real life, it was actually Tom Thumb who gave him the money to rebuild the circus. In our film, it's Philip Carlyle, but I think that shows you, obviously, what he meant to each of those oddities. And they actually became business partners, Tom Thumb and P.T. Barnum.
Okay, and what was your inspiration for this movie?
It's interesting. Hugh Jackman brought me the script, so when I read it, the one thing that I wanted to make sure we did was to create an original musical. And there was talk of taking existing songs and creating more like a Moulin Rouge. But I felt it was really important that we create something original, and fortunately for Benj Pasek and Justin Paul, who wrote the music, your whole film lives and dies on how good those songs are. And to me, I feel whatever people think of the film, I think the music is undeniable.
And what is your favorite part of the film?
My favorite part of the film? It's a great question. I don't really have a favorite part.
Or a favorite scene?
Maybe? There's certain scenes that I feel are really incredibly powerful. My favorite song possibly is From Now On, where he's at the bar and he makes a promise that things are going to be different. And I think it's an incredibly powerful moment. I think Hugh's performance is remarkable. I also love Rewrite the Stars between Zach and Zendaya because it's just such an amazing love song and they perform it so incredibly well. And This Is Me that Kiala, the bearded lady, does is a very powerful moment. I could just keep going on. I'm just going to go through all the songs. No, I mean, Rebecca Ferguson singing Never Enough on stage. These are all, to me, it's a good thing that I can't answer what is the one favorite moment of the film because, I think that the songs that were written are so unique to each of those moments, and they really make each of those moments something special.
And what is your favorite musical film?
All That Jazz. Yeah, All That Jazz, Mary Poppins, The Blues Brothers. Most people don't really think about The Blues Brothers as being a musical, but it is one of the great musicals of all time.